But
Yeah, no worries. We are live though.
we are. You checked?
Yeah. No, well, I'm seeing it on Riverside on the app we use. Let me check.
Yeah, we are live. Okay, cool.
We're live.
Yeah. Hey, so just real quick, guys. For you fight fans that are watching the channel, thank you for the subscribes. We're at 96 right now. And also we're just trying to get to 100, so we're 4 away. That being said, Colin and I love doing the show and love doing it for you guys. In fact, we're going to be doing a live show in person on Saturday coming up to watch the MVP card and the UFC Fight Night cards. That being said as well, we're going to go into basically today the predictions for the UFC Fight Night, Allen versus Costa, as well as the MVP MMA fight card on Netflix, which is Rousey versus Carano. Colin, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Just want to let my friends know I was live real quick. Sorry for the silence there. But yeah, I'm excited for this weekend. Both these cards could be great. They're happening roughly the same time, I believe. So we're gonna have to figure out which events to prioritize given each fight. But I'm sure we can swap back and forth.
Yeah,
because there's a bunch of can't miss fights on both cards, and I am excited for both of them.
Yeah, I've actually already thought about this, so I'm gonna put my main computer out as well in the living room, and then put my laptop out for us to do the actual live, and then put the TV on with the MVP card.
Yeah, that works perfect. I got the
so we'll have 3 big screens essentially.
Yeah, because there's some good cards on here. I mean,
fights
a lot. Yeah, Arnold. The main event's great. Malcolm Wellmaker's on the card, which type. It's a lot of good stuff on here.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know he's on this fight card, so I was kind of, when I was doing the prep for this, I was a little quite excited to recognize that he's on this fight card, which is insane. To be honest.
I thought Ethan Ewing was on this card as well, but I think he might be on the Bilal card instead. I think he might have got moved, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's on a different card. In that fight card he's on, by the way, I think he's fighting Farid Basharat, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yeah, he is. I thought it was on this card. I was gonna be really excited to see like the run-in between Wellmaker and Ewing after the fact, but I guess they separated them. I feel like it's kind of a missed opportunity by the UFC, but whatever, not on me.
Create some storylines and beef in it.
Yeah, there could have been something there, but I guess let's get into it.
So, bro, just real quick, I'm just looking at this right now. Is Arnold Allen like ranked number 13 and Costa ranked number 8 right now?
No, like, that's Topology's own fan rankings. Okay. They're wrong. Arnold Allen is number 7. Wow. Yeah, it's weird, right? Yeah, that would have made no sense. I don't understand their ranking system. But I got.
Go ahead, yeah.
Arnold Allen's ranked number 7 and Melky's ranked number 12.
Yeah, so he has 7 wins by KO, 4 wins by submission, and 9 wins by decision with 4 losses by decision, which I also thought were going to go his way, specifically that one against Movsar and the one against Gene Silva. Well, the Gene Silva one I think was actually right, but I think there was another one that I thought was going. The Gene Silva one, I thought he actually showed up really too slow, if I'm being honest. I don't know how you felt about that one. But yeah, he's 11-3 basically in the UFC so far.
Yeah, no, Arnold Allen's great. He's very underrated. He's like the best gatekeeper of that division. I want to call him a contender because he is a contender. But at this point, he's been on a bit of a slide. That loss to Gene Silva definitely derailed his momentum. At one point, he was on a 10-fight win streak, about to fight for the title, and he ran into Max Holloway, and that all stopped, unfortunately, for him. But he's been a very, very strong contender in the featherweight rankings for a very long time. Just on a bit on a recent slide. I mean, he lost to Max Holloway, which we talked about. I just talked about. Then the Movsar loss. Then the Gene Silva loss. He cut Giga Chikadze, but he's no longer ranked, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah.
Giga hasn't looked that good in his last couple fights, to be honest.
No, he just got like head kick KO'd. I'm pretty sure. I think it was not head kick, but I think he just got KO'd by
Torres, right?
Vallejo. Vallejos, yeah. It was spinning back fist. Right. I don't know why I said head kick. But yeah, he just got slimed out brutally by Kevin Vallejos. So rough for him. Yeah, so I think man, for this main event, I am still going to take Arnold Allen. I'm going to
Me
still
too.
take. I believe.
Yeah.
I believe in Arnold Allen. Now, I can't pronounce his name. I'm just going to call him Costa. That's way too much. Michael Jackson, but can fight. Can actually. He is very good.
You said Michael Jackson?
Yeah, Michael Jackson that can fight. He got the vitiligo.
The Dalmatian.
Yes. He's on a 6-fight win streak. 4 of those coming by knockout. We did see him knock out Dan Ige in Houston. Very, very great, very talented fighter. Yeah, we were there for that. Yeah. Great fighter. I remember I was watching when he knocked out Morgan Charrier. I was at my buddy Alex's house and we were watching that. That was the last card of the year last year. I was in December. And we watched him slime.
Crazy, bro. I could not.
That was crazy. Yeah, no, that was unbelievable. Yeah,
I thought Morgan Charrier was gonna do that to him.
Yeah, no,
I was like, he just turned the fucking tables.
Yeah, he did. Morgan Charrier is a beast too. He's on a very good he's beat a lot of great unranked guys, and he just got into the rankings after beating Dan Ige. But I think this is what stops. Arnold Allen is a rough fight for anybody. His striking is top tier. He can mix in some takedowns if he wants to, but he's not really known for that wrestling base. He's not a submission guy. But yeah, he will. I'm gonna take him by decision. I think Costa will last all 5 rounds, but I don't think he's gonna be doing well in it. He's gonna have that puncher's chance. He's gonna need that knock to really get it going. And
for me, it's just I'm a little curious to see what Arnold shows up. For me, I think Arnold is a little bit slow in the beginning, especially at the start, the first 2 rounds.
He is.
If you look at Costa, he has these really good setups and stuff, right? He throws those kicks, those big kicks, and then he usually throws something behind it afterwards as well. And he's kind of the other thing about Costa though is he kind of loses his fights at the very beginning and then somehow pulls off at the end of the round or at the end of the 3rd round or whatever, he pulls off some sort of finish or whatever the case is. So I don't know, both of these fighters are kind of interesting contenders, so to speak. I'm gonna go Arnold Allen as well though, because I just think Arnold Allen by I would say round 3. No, you're right. I'll go decision as well.
Yeah, I can't see Melka. He has a great chin. I don't see him getting knocked out. If he can tank some hits from Dan Ige, and Morgan Charrier, where he was on the back foot a little bit in that fight. I don't see him getting knocked out by Arnold Allen.
So what do you think happens? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, Arnold Allen is he takes people decisions. He's kind of like a mini Sean Strickland in that sense, where he's just gonna slime you out by decision. But yeah, no, go ahead.
I was asking, what do you think if he wins? If Arnold wins or if Costa wins, what do you think happens to either of them? And if they lose, what do you think happens to either of them?
I think Arnold Allen deserves a shot back into the top 5 for sure. He's been a resident there for a while. I think he should fight a Yair Rodriguez, or maybe the loser of that Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia fight coming up.
Yeah.
And as for Melk, I think he should stay in that fighting that 6 through 8 range, 6 through 8, 6 through 10 range. I don't think he deserves a top 5 fight after beating Arnold Allen, especially since he's been on the slide. But I think if Arnold Allen wins, he deserves to be back up there because he's already been there.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, man. I think, to be honest with you, I think if Arnold Allen wins, he does get a matchup in the top 5. I just want to quickly look at the rankings as well. So let me put that.
Oh yeah, I think that Yair fight makes perfect sense because he should pick 4 if I remember correctly. Yeah, that Yair fight should make perfect sense. Yes. Sorry. My apologies. Let me.
Your Topology.
Yeah, I was pulling up the UFC ranking. Yair Rodriguez is ranked number 5. And I think that'd be a perfect bounce back fight, especially since we have not seen Yair since April of last year. It's been a while from him. So to get back in a ring against a guy like Arnold Allen, but have they already fought? That's the question.
No, I don't think so. But I would like the loser of this fight to fight Yusuf Zalal. Now that I look
that works too. That's perfect. Yeah.
Or the loser of Steve Garcia versus Diego.
Maybe
that's high up.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I'd like to see Arnold Allen fight Yair after if he wins this. I'm not seeing not seeing that he's fought him. So yeah, I think that fight makes perfect sense. But do you want to move on to the co-main?
Yeah, so Doohoo Choi versus Daniel Santos. I'm not too familiar with Daniel Santos, but Doohoo Choi, obviously, I know because of Cub Swanson and them getting to inducted into the Hall of Fame for that fight that they had. Let's have a look at his record real quick. So he's got. Go ahead.
Daniel Santos just beat you. Yes, you. He beat you saying you at UFC 320. Yeah, he beat you. He just whooped you ass.
That's funny.
Yeah, he knocked him out in the second round. I'm looking at. He has a lot of canceled bouts. He's pull out merchant for sure. I don't know. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fights that should have happened that he pulled out of. That's actually crazy. I'm gonna investigate.
I wonder why he's pulling out so much.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's very interesting. But he was supposed to fight Doohoo Choi back in September of 2025, and now it's been 10 months later. That's not 8 months later. That's I wonder what happened. He must have had an injury or something.
Is he in the roster?
No, he's
not at all. 2021.
He's been in 2 fights. That's crazy.
Timur is that guy who was in the
the main event of that PFL.
No, he was in the what do you call it? That show that they're doing right now with the UFC with Michael Bisping.
Oh, okay, cool.
The fighter show. I forgot what the name of it is.
Yeah. The Ultimate
Fighter. Yeah, he was in there. I remember now. Even Marcelo Rojo. I think. Oh, maybe he was in that whole show.
That's probably that would make sense. That would that would clear some things up.
Yeah, that would definitely clear it up.
Wow,
he won by knee, right? 4 minutes and 28 seconds into round 2.
Yeah.
By decision, Andrade Munoz, Jiyoung Yoon Lee, decision unanimous. Left hook ground punches, 21 seconds in round 2. Interesting.
Yeah. And yet he's a dog knockout artist. We have not seen Doohoo Choi in the ring since UFC 310. It's been a long time since we've seen Doohoo Choi. Now, he is a great fighter, but I think the ring rust is going to get to him. I'm going to take Daniel Santos by round 2 knockout, round 3 maybe. A late TKO to get this done because
80% of Doohoo Choi's wins though are by knockout.
I don't know. I don't tell you. I'm
just maybe Stevens. Holy shit!
Oh,
2018.
You can't be losing to Jeremy Stevens. Who? Daniel Santos?
No, I'm talking about Doohoo Choi.
Oh yeah, he's gone. Yeah, he's gone. No, you can't lose to Jeremy Stevens. It doesn't matter when. That's unacceptable.
He went to Bill Aljo and Nate Landwehr and Kyle Nelson. Oh,
dude,
Kyle
you can't.
Was a draw. Never mind.
You can't lose to Jeremy Stevens. That's his only loss. Never mind. It's a draw. That's crazy. You cannot lose to Jeremy Stevens.
I'm gonna pick Doohoo Choi because you're gonna pick Daniel Santos, but I'm gonna pick Doohoo Choi by knockout in round 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Daniel Santos by knockout in round 3. Yeah,
let's see what happens because we're gonna see.
That's a 50-50 pick right there. Yeah, we sure are. All right, next on the main card, I think this one's obvious. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Juan Diaz. I'm taking Malcolm Wellmaker. I think this is an easy slime out. I'm taking Malcolm Wellmaker by whatever he wants. He got his momentum stopped by Ethan Ewing while he was at featherweight on that short notice fight. But I think he's going to bounce back and show the world again why he's like that. Malcolm Wellmaker is a very talented fighter, and I think a lot of people have got off his hype train. I've still been on this hype train because he's an absolute beautiful fighter to watch, and I don't think Juan Diaz has what it takes. I don't see Juan Diaz getting this.
It's going to be interesting to see how he comes back because if he's a good fighter, he's gonna reflect on that whole fight and see how he could come back and what he can do differently versus like. And you see some of those fighters that do that, and you see some like Sean Strickland is a great example for that, right? Like he anytime he loses, he comes back, learns what he lost from, like the biggest thing for him was the biggest lesson for him was Kamaru Usman fight. He said that after he lost that fight with Kamaru Usman due to the wrestling, he went in and understood a little bit better of how to wrestle, and that's how he got better since 2017 because of that loss.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey, just real
Yeah,
quick,
it's yo.
someone wrote into the show, so I
Oh,
just
that's
wanted
my
to
buddy
share that
Alex, I
on the
think.
screen. Yeah, this is a high
Yeah.
high level research I did before I set my parlays.
Thank
Let's
you, bro.
go.
Thank
Shout
you,
out
bro.
to Alejandra.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that whole full thing.
No, that's my friend. That's I
Oh,
texted them. Yeah. Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much for I really appreciate you tapping in, man. It means a lot. Yeah, it's well, I'm seeing Juan Diaz. He's just coming out of the Contender Series. He's coming off a spinning elbow knockout, which is crazy.
Is he from Mexico?
That is not the Mexican flag, brother.
Oh,
He's
Tijuana.
Peruvian. He's from
Okay,
Peru.
gotcha. Oh yeah, you're right.
It's
Peru, right there. Got it.
yeah.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. Let's let's see. I
He looks
really
like a
don't have that
decision
much.
king, huh?
I don't have what?
This guy looks like Juan Diaz. He looks like a decision king because 50%
Yeah,
of his fights are won by decision.
I'm seeing that it's all regional scene. This is his debut to the UFC, so I can't give a I
I'm
can't
taking
give a
Malcolm
take.
Wellmaker, bro.
I'm gonna take Malcolm Wellmaker. I don't have an honest take. I haven't done the tape on I haven't seen the tape on Juan Diaz. Yeah, I don't know where he's coming out of, but I know Malcolm Wellmaker. So I'm gonna pick Malcolm Wellmaker. I would have picked him anyways if I had something. I have so much faith in Malcolm Wellmaker, but I guess we move on.
Wait, hold on. I
Or
put
not.
Malcolm Waymaker by like round 1 stoppage. Whether that's a K, I think that's going to be a KO or TKO. How do you think that fight ends?
I'm gonna take him by decision.
Okay.
Yeah,
Waymaker?
I think he's gonna want to take this fight a lot more carefully since
Since he
the
lost the
Ewing
last one?
fight. He's gonna want to slow it down. I think he's gonna go by decision.
Got you. Okay, let's go into the next one because we got Modestas Bukauskas versus Christian Edwards. One of them's unranked, the other one's number 17. It says, but Modestas, I think he just got struck out by Nikita Krylov, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he just lost to that was recent too.
January,
That was
I
on
think.
that was on that was January. Yes.
Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna say take him.
Gatekeeper
He's on it.
summit.
Before that, he was on a decent win streak against some notable guys. I mean, Jan
4-fight
Kutilava
win
is a
streak.
good
Yeah,
win.
wow.
Paul Craig's a good win. A win. I mean, he's retired now, but still a good win. Marcin Petrino's good. He's beat a lot of good guys. And only has lost to really good light heavyweights. I mean, I'm seeing Nikita Krylov, of course, and then Vitor Petrino, who I think is at heavyweight now. So yeah, this is what am I gonna say here? I'm kind of blanking.
So Ian
Yeah.
Kutalaba is actually kind of had a resurgence, right, in his last fight. So I find that quite interesting that he won already to him. That being said, I wanted to go over Christian Edwards real quick, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go please, because I am blanking on him. I don't think I've seen him before.
So he's got 4 wins by KO and 1 loss by KO.
Yeah.
TKO. He's got 2 submission wins, 1 loss by submission, and then 2 wins by decision and 2 losses by decision. But in the UFC, it's his debut.
Oh,
So,
I'm seeing here on this Topology that he went on a 3-fight losing streak in Bellator. Yeah, brutal. Brutal. I'm not picking him. I'm not picking him. I'm gonna take Modestas Bukauskas. He actually looks like a great. Modestas Bukauskas is a great fighter. I'm not gonna take some unranked guy off the regional scene who went on a Bellator losing streak to beat a grizzled UFC vet in Modestas Bukauskas. I'm taking him by knockout round 1. Get his get back. Modestas Bukauskas by whatever he wants.
yeah, I'm gonna go the same way too. It's kind of funny because we're going the same way in this whole predictions. But Modestas Bukauskas, I think it's just because you're making so much sense right now, is why I'm like going with similar stuff to you. Because Modestas Bukauskas, I think you're completely right. I mean, this guy's got an 8-4 record, like you said, but he's been in like the Bellator scene. Oh, I think I don't know if I recognize this guy for some reason for a second, but regardless of that, I think Modestas Bukauskas is like, the real deal. I think he just had a hiccup basically in that last fight. and I don't know how he. I remember how he got knocked out, but I don't know. I think before that, if I'm not mistaken, he was winning that fight, right?
Yeah, I have to rewatch it. It's been a minute, but
Yeah, it has been a minute
yeah,
for me as well. Yeah, yeah,
he has been on a. He has a great UFC record. He has a. I'm taking him. I'm not gonna. I don't trust these guys off the regional scene. So the UFC has been opening a lot of. They're getting because they have basically a card every week. They're
What
getting
were
in
you
a lot
saying?
of these unranked. The UFC's quality is slightly diluting. I mean, they're
Yeah, I noticed
shoving
that as
in so
well.
many of these contender guys and contender series guys and these regional guys just to get slimed out by these vets. I mean, I understand they have to have a fight every week, but
Yeah,
it's hard to pick against experience. And of course, sometimes the experience breaks through, and you get like a star in the making, like Ethan Ewing, for example. But I don't think it's going to happen.
yeah,
Lightning's not going to strike twice here. I'm taking Modestas Bukauskas.
yeah.
Uh,
I think if we could have more upsets, it's actually kind of cool for the sport. To be honest with you, I think
mm,
that's pretty awesome. That being said, though, I don't see that happening on this main card right now for this particular fight card that we're going over, just
yeah,
because like a lot of these guys are not that experienced coming in, and a lot of them are doing the debuts, right? It seems like, to be honest.
it's yes. There's a lot of vets on the prelims that I do recognize, but it's like the most. No offense to them, it's not the most like high level guys. Do you just want to swap over to the MVP card because I think
Yeah.
that
Do
has
you want to
more.
just pick one fight from the prelims, just real quick? If
Yeah, I like this Varetnikov fight. I do like him versus Chaos Williams. I think that's actually going to be a good scrap. That might be fight of the night.
is that which one's that? Sorry, I'm looking for it.
Nikolay, that's the last fight on the prelims. Not after before Kwamba and Sopaj. I think this Chaos Williams versus Nikolay Varetnikov is going to be a great fight.
How come I can't see it?
I don't want to tell you. I am on Topology. Yeah, I'm seeing. I think both these guys are just kind of like this goofy welterweights, and I think they're just gonna put on a scrap. Just a lot of. I don't think not any of them. Yeah, I can't speak today. I'm so sorry. None of them are going to shoot a takedown. None of them are going to try to wrestle each other. It's
Oh,
just
right
going to be a
here.
pure striking match, and I think it's going to be a goofy fight of the night.
Yeah, so this guy's got a 2-3 record in the UFC. His opponent, Nikolay
Varetnikov versus
Varena. Yeah,
yeah versus
and then
Chaos Williams
Chaos Williams. I
64.
like Chaos Williams, but he just I don't know. He seems to be a little bit. I mean, he's got 7 wins by KO, so that's actually pretty good. To be fair,
Yeah, I just think both these
but
guys are some goofballs in the division. I think they're gonna put on a good performance for us.
I think it's gonna be a slow slugfest by decision. To be honest with you, I
Mm-hmm.
think Chaos is gonna get this decision, but
We'll see. We'll see. It's hard to.
yeah,
It's really hard to pick these Apex fights sometimes. But let's move on to this MVP card because that is the more exciting.
yeah. So we got
Uh,
Ronda Rousey at the top with Gina Carano.
yeah.
Obviously, I don't know how you feel about Ronda Rousey, but I'm not a big fan personally.
I think she just like obviously you're gonna want to promote yourself. But the way she's been talking about this card is nuts. Like it's not the most it's not groundbreaking stuff. You're just because you're the main event does not mean you're the most popular person on this card. The real the real main event is right below should be Ngannou versus Philippe Lins. I don't know much about Philippe Lins, but we all know about Francis Ngannou. His return to MMA is amazing, and I think that's going to be that should have been the main event. I understand you got to put yourself because like I don't really care about Ronda Rousey or Gina Carano. I wasn't the biggest fan back when they were fighting, so I don't really want to see them while they're like almost pushing 40 fighting as the main event. That just doesn't excite me. I'm sorry. That might cancel me, but whatever. I'm more excited to see Ngannou come back. I'm more excited to see Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry. I'm more excited to see JDS come back. There's a lot more guys on the card I'm more excited to see than Ronda Rousey fight it
Dude,
out. And I'm sorry.
yeah. Ronda Rousey, look how many fucking arm bars she has, though, dude. Like wins by armbar in round 1.
Back when WMMA was not the greatest. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not what it was. She's a pioneer of the sport, and
90
obviously
wins by 99 wins by submission, though. That's
it's
crazy,
kind of
bro.
it's kind of like Do you watch basketball?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, like it's like comparing a player from the '60s.
Yeah.
They were dominant in their era, but like put them in today's game, it's not gonna end that well. It's kind of the same here. She was dominant in her era. As soon as the level of experience caught up to her, she got slimed out brutally. So yeah,
Can I be honest, though?
Yeah.
I kind of disagree with you. I think Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry should be the main event. I think the Francis Ngannou could be the co-main, and then the Ronda Rousey one could have been the third up.
Yeah, I mean you can't deny that's Nate Diaz and Mike Perry have the most experience on that card.
They also had the most pop as well, right? Like when you look at the
Ngannou though.
I'm not a big Ngannou fan, to be honest with you. So
what?
Yeah, I'm not big at Ngannou fan at all.
Ngannou can make a run for the title. Ngannou can make a run for the title right now if he wanted to, in the UFC title, right now. No one else on that card can say that. So to me, he's the most exciting fighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No one else has the capabilities to even sniff the rankings besides Ngannou on this card.
Well, maybe Mike Perry.
Unless if Philippe Lins is the GOAT and I just didn't know about it. That's entirely possible.
I just think Philippe Lins is gonna get knocked out.
Hold on. Look at that tail of the tape. Look at that. Look at the tail of the tape at Philippe Lins and look at Ngannou. Look at that weight difference. I'm scared for Philippe Lins' sake.
What tail of the tape? Sorry, I'm trying to find it. What are you talking about?
On MVP's website. I went to their direct website. Ngannou has a 50-pound difference at the
right
weight.
Here. You're talking about here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 206. Yeah, bro, that's crazy, huh?
That's light heavyweight.
3. Yeah. The reach is so big too. The 5-inch reach advantage.
That's scary, Philippe. Why would you do that?
But this guy's a former light heavyweight.
Yeah, light heavyweight. Unless if he bulked up, then his weight still says 206. Was there a weigh-in I missed or something? Or are they doing it the same night? Because that's scary. 206 is not good. That's a 50-pound weight difference.
Say that again. Sorry.
That's a 50-pound weight difference. That's not healthy. That's Philippe Lins might die in there with a guy like Ngannou because he was folding people like Alistair Overeem, who was huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
Honestly, I think they should have put JDS versus Ngannou. I think that would have been more of it.
Yeah, JDS was calling for that fight. Yeah, I wouldn't have minded that at all.
That would have been, I think, in my opinion, that would have been like more compelling.
Yeah, JDS said if he wins this fight, he should fight Ngannou.
Hey, so real quick, I don't want to skip ahead. I wanted to go over Ronda Rousey versus Carano and at least choose a pick here, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to pick Rousey. That's
okay. I'm going to pick Carano.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
I'm going to take the experience in Rousey. Was Carano, was she a boxer or something first? Like, what was
she did Muay Thai and kickboxing a little bit, but she's mostly most of her wins are by looking at Topology by KO. Let me just quickly go through it real quick. So most of her wins by she got 3 wins by KO TKO, 1 loss by KO TKO, 1 win by submission, and 3 wins by decision. So I would say, her decision and KO wins are like 50-50. But that being said, she's got like a lot of W's on her in her early 2006 and 2007 fight card.
Oh,
and then Rousey, huh?
You said 2006?
Yeah, I mean, bro, she was fighting back in 2006 and 2007, 2008, and then she stopped in 2009 when she lost to Chris Cyborg.
This isn't looking good.
And she had a bout that was canceled with Sarah De Alio. That was in 2011, and then she never fought again after that. Now her Ronda Rousey fight is the next fight that she has. I still think she's gonna win, to be honest with you. I think the confidence, to lose all that weight, the confidence and everything. If she doesn't get submitted by Rousey in the first round, I think she's gonna come back compelling. And And honestly, I just want her to win. I don't really care about for Rousey. If Rousey wins, I think she's gonna shit all over the UFC, and I don't mind that, but it's just kind of like boring and old.
It's like what is she? What has she been doing
Well,
since?
everybody likes to show the UFC, and I just think like,
Oh,
okay, think of something better.
like I just did a quick Google search on her. Like she was in The Mandalorian. Like she's been an actor. I don't
Yeah,
trust.
sorry, I thought you knew that already. She got
No,
canceled in 2020. She got canceled in 2020 or 2021, and it was because basically she was in the Mandalorian. She said this COVID thing is all bullshit, and people weren't very happy about that. And so basically Hollywood canceled her, and then she went back home, gained a bunch of weight, and then from there she sort of rediscovered herself after this
oh,
fight was announced. Basically, I still think she's gonna win because I think she has something to prove. I think she's gonna win like yeah, and she's been more focused. Like if you look at Rousey, she's talking about Nick Maynard. She's talking about like Hunter Campbell. She's talking about all these like different people who she's upset about. Talking about the UFC, blah 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 blah. Like she seems slightly distracted. Obviously, she is training pretty hard. And she said this is her last fight, win or lose. But in the same breath, I just think she's gonna end up the one losing this fight.
can I say something real quick?
No,
No.
just
Oh
kidding. Go
no,
ahead.
no, I can't. All right. There's a high possibility. There's a high possibility this fight's gonna suck. Like
Oh, I
bad.
think this fight's gonna suck for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's I'm sorry to both of you, talented athletes. This fight's gonna suck. It's gonna be rough. This is not a enjoyable. You see how? Oh my god, this is just. Oh my
I
god.
mean, let's look at their age if we can, right?
Hopefully,
The age
yeah,
is
no,
like
it's on
big.
Netflix, right?
It's on Netflix, but their age is like
Okay,
the most like Gina Carano is 44 years old, bro.
40. Okay, so why is Ronda Rousey talking like this is the greatest thing that's ever happened to sports?
Because she's full of shit, bro. I mean,
Yeah, no,
she's
it makes
39 years
no
old.
sense. It
She's
makes no
5 years younger.
sense.
Yeah.
Oh, 5 years younger, more experience, was a champion. Oh, I wonder who I'm gonna pick. Like,
I still think you're wrong, but sure.
yeah, oh god, this is gonna be rough. This could be a rough watch. All right, Nate Diaz and Mike Perry and Ngannou and Lins, we are waiting for you. That is that's the fight to see.
So
Those are
let's
the
go over
fights.
this one real quick. We got Diaz versus Perry.
Yeah,
We got I think Mike Perry's gonna win this fight if I'm being honest with you. But the weight discrepancy is quite big if I'm being honest. One's 174, the other one's 185. Uh, Diaz has got a
they're finding
6.5-inch reach advantage as well, and then there is a height difference as well. What are you gonna say? Sorry.
also they're fighting at, and it says welterweight, so I think he might be cutting down. I'm gonna hope he's cutting down.
I mean, this sounds like
Uh,
the official weight on their website, unless
yeah,
they're
then
weighing
why
in
would
today at different weights. I don't know.
they'd both be either that's embarrassing by the MVP website, and by putting welterweight instead of middleweight, or Mike Perry is coming in 10 pounds lighter. Either way, that's embarrassing, MVP. That's
No, I
embarrassing.
think it might be a typo to be honest with you.
Yeah, this is a professional website. That's embarrassing. You want people to research this fight and research this card and talk about this card, and you can't get the stats right? That's embarrassing, MVP. Get your stuff together. It's basic graphic design. Yeah, whatever IT nerd put this together, fire him. God, that's embarrassing because you're supposed to be. I blame Jake Paul. I blame Jake Paul. He did this. He built the website himself. This is rough, man. How do you expect people to know what they're talking about when they come to this card? How do you expect casuals to know what's coming for this card when they don't have the weights right? They don't have the names right. They look down, you see a 50-pound weight discrepancy between Ngannou and Lins. That surely can't be right. And if it is right, that's a disgrace that they're making that fight. That's just gonna be a slaughter. And no, like that's and got another first round knockout. Okay, next. And the next is the Rousey fight. This card might genuinely just be terrible.
Just real quick
That's
though, so Nate Diaz got 4 wins by KO TKO and 2 losses by KO TKO.
yeah.
He's got 13 submission wins and 1 loss, and 4 decision wins and 10 decision losses. He's 16-11 in the UFC prior to this. I think this fight honestly is probably like the most competitive fight if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, 100% is. Yeah, no, both of these guys are still semi-active. I mean, Mike Perry's thinking BKFC. I think he's the champ there. He was in fights to talking up. He was in talks to fight McGregor. former UFC vet. I mean, and Nate Diaz, he's been running his mouth for a little bit, talking about fighting Poirier. I'd love to see him fight Poirier, but maybe not on this promotion, because this promotion, I have very high. I don't have a lot of interest in this promotion at the moment. They have angered me with their website, and it angered me with their matchmaking. Hopefully these fights live up to it. But anyways, Nick Diaz. What can you say, man? He has wins over McGregor. He has multiple wins in the UFC, but he's just not. I don't think he's all there at the moment. Like mentally, I don't think he's. I don't think he's ready for Mike Perry.
I watched the Theo Vaughn thing.
Oh yeah. I'm taking Mike Perry, and I'm gonna take him by knockout. I don't think Diaz had. When's the last time he's been in the ring? I can't tell you. I can't tell you the last Nate Diaz fight. I mean,
yeah. Well, he fought Tony Ferguson last in the UFC, but that being said,
Tony.
Just real quick though, if you don't mind. So I got TKO 11 wins for Mike Perry. You got 1 submission loss, and then 3 wins by decision and 6 losses by decision. So I think either Mike Perry wins by KO, either Nate Diaz wins by submission, or Nate Diaz wins by decision.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
kind
gonna
of
I'm gonna take Mike Perry by knockout round 1. I don't trust his chin. I mean, he beat Jorge Masvidal in a boxing match 2 years ago, but
Nate Diaz did?
Yeah, Nate Diaz did, yeah. And then he also lost to Jake Paul in a boxing match. So like
Yeah. I mean, that was kind of a
weird fight.
Yeah.
I could care less about Nate Diaz unless he's fighting Dustin Poirier. I think Mike Perry's gonna cleanly handle him and knock him out in the first round.
Sounds good, bro. Let's go to the next one. Saladin Parnas versus Kenneth Cross.
You got me, man. You got me. Do you know anything about these guys? I don't.
So I've actually heard quite a bit about this guy. Saladin Parnas is basically a French fighter, but he fights out of Ryzen. And
okay.
Yeah, and he's got a really he's really popular, but he's been offered to fight in the UFC like multiple times over the past 2 or 3 years. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's actually a double champion in 2 weight classes himself. That being said, he's basically in the Western Europe scene. He's got 7 wins by KO, 1 loss by KO, but 7 wins by submission and 8 wins by decision with 1 loss by decision. He's in KSW. I said Ryzen. He's got 14 wins in the KSW with 2 losses in KSW. A lot of he's on a basically like a 5-fight win streak right now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Regional scene champ. 22.
No, yeah. KSW is a proper fight promotion.
Oh, look at me. I didn't know.
You've
caught me officially off guard, sir. Yeah, this guy seems legit. Yeah. What about Kenneth Cross? What do we know about him?
He's probably the most top tier fighter on this entire fight card, besides Ngannou.
Yeah.
But he's younger as well, so it makes more sense, right? I mean, look at he's only like 28 years old. He's fucking young as fuck, and he's a champion.
Yeah. No, I'll take. Yeah, already. Get him in the UFC if he does well here. Get UFC.
I mean, he's ranked number 4 in the entire Europe region. But I think that's what I was trying to explain to you, that the UFC did try to get him multiple times. They just can't, because he's making so much money already. He's double champ. There's no need for him to go fight in the UFC and take a pay cut, essentially.
I think if you want to cement your legacy as one of the best, you got to fight in the UFC. But that's just me.
But you were just saying earlier that like the UFC is looking like they're kind of watering down their talent. And I agree with you. I think honestly, I think the PFL has the opportunity right now to make the run, and their roster is pretty decent, and their fights are getting pretty good.
I think if you want the casual fans and people who are, if you're an MMA fan, you know the UFC. That's primarily what you're looking at. You sometimes pay attention to the PFL. You sometimes pay attention to Ryzen. Sometimes pay attention to Karate Combat. Sometimes one championship. some of these other promotions. You're not looking at every single one, and sometimes great fighters like this guy slips through the cracks. And I think if you want to be taken seriously in the scene of MMA, but not just a bunch of French guys, if you want to be taken seriously in America, you should join the UFC and beat some of the unranked scrubs, and then make a run. If you're a legit champion, make a run.
Yeah, but if
Go
you're
get
a
that
huge
title.
dude and you're a double champ in KSW, you don't want to go into fight contenders. You want to go in right to the top. That's my opinion.
No, they give him like what they did for Patchy Mix. Like they gave him a shot in the rankings. He lost. They gave him another fight. He lost again. So they kicked him out. Or
Yeah.
they gave who's another champ? Who's so like Michael Chandler. He was in the top 5 for a while, and then he eventually lost and got out. Like they gave him Dan Hooker first. Like there's ways to get in immediately into the rankings. You don't have to start immediately from the bottom. Like
Yeah, you
also
did get a
Yuri.
title shot as well. Yeah.
Rainier
Yeah.
DeRitter was a double champ, and they gave him a couple guys, and they gave him Bo Nickel, and then he moved up from there. Like there's certain, depends on the promotion, but there's certain leeway you can get depending on what from organization you are. I mean, MV Michael Venom Page, Patricio Pitbull, Aaron Pico wasn't, but he immediately got a top ranked spot against fighting Lerone Murphy. There's a lot of ways that these fighters can move up and be right in the UFC, and I think they should hire him. Well, he should go to the UFC.
Yeah, I don't think he's interested, but I hear you. That being said, we obviously got his opponent, right?
Yeah, Kenneth Cross.
Kenneth Cross, yeah. So this guy's got 6 wins by KO TKO, 7 wins by submission, and 4 losses by submission, then 4 wins by decision as well. He's on a 4-fight win streak currently. That being said, I don't think he's gonna win this fight. Honestly, I think he's gonna lose.
Yeah.
I really like Saladin Parnas. I've heard like really really good things about him. Not
Sure.
big fan of French fighters, but like Siragan. But
yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see if he's an eye. We'll see if he's an eye poker tonight. Well, not tonight, but Saturday night. So if Kenneth Cross's only 4 wins are by submission, I guess it goes to just. I'm going to take Saladin Parnas by submission. I think if there's an obvious wrestling threat, you can't defend the takedown, you can't control your getting subbed, then Parnas should go for the wrestling and sub him. I'm gonna take Parnas by early sub.
I'm gonna take Parnas by decision win.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be like what's that 27-30?
Yeah,
30-27. Sorry, yeah. All right, going into the next fight, we got JDS versus Robelis Despaigne. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
I'm gonna take Junior Dos Santos. I mean, I'm gonna take I'm a value experience. I'm gonna take the one who was in the UFC, made a really good run in the UFC, and now is finally out and a little bit past his prime. But I'm gonna take him against the 5-2 guy. I mean, Robelis, where have I've seen him before? Where have I seen you before?
Yeah, the UFC, bro. But this guy, I mean, JDS is 42 years old, man, and he's got a 21-10 record so far. He's got 13 wins by KO, but 18 losses by KO. So I think Robelis Despaigne can KO him. If I'm not mistaken, Robelis Despaigne has also been, training with Alex Pereira, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Robelis Despaigne, he was in the UFC. That's where I've seen him. But he got cut because he lost twice.
Yeah, he got cut. Yeah.
So
submission. Yeah, sorry. JDS has 3 wins by submission as well, and 5 wins by decision, and 1 loss in each of those categories as well. But 15-8 in the UFC overall, and he does have a 2-fight win streak right now. Once again, Fabricio Verdum for MMA bare knuckle, and Alan Belcher in MMA bare knuckle.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take Junior Dos Santos. Junior Dos Santos by decision.
Okay, Junior Dos Santos by decision. I'm gonna just read out real quick some of the stats for Robelis Despaigne. So he's got 5 wins by KO and 2 losses by decision. I think because he's only 37 years old. I think he can KO JDS. Mm-hmm. Unless JDS takes him to the ground, and that's a different story altogether. But this guy Robelis Despaigne's on a 7-fight win streak as well. So
yeah. I'm seeing Robelis Despaigne here. All of these knockouts were in the first round, and 4 of them were in the first 20 seconds.
Yeah, he's a pretty crazy striker. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know why the UFC got rid of him, But I think
Well,
he's gonna
I mean,
get
he
better and
lost
come
to
back to
Austin
UFC.
Lane. He lost to Austin Lane, which is
Yeah, but that was just a
not
hiccup, right?
good. No, he lost to Waldo, which that's respectable. Waldo loss is that's respectable. You lost to Waldo
Yeah, the Austin Lane
Costa.
one's not great, but
That's
in
not
the
great at
same breath,
all.
like
That's terrible.
he's a interesting fighter that everybody knew about him as well.
You
Yeah,
can't be you can't be losing to Austin Lane, bro. That's not good.
yeah. No, I
Uh,
don't disagree with you at all. Okay, do you want to go over any other fights on the prelims?
no, I can't give an honest opinion because I really don't know a lot of these guys. Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna highlight one of them real quick. So,
Yeah, please.
Adriano Moraes versus Fumiya Nakuta. I think he was
Mhm.
supposed to fight that. Who's that guy? Let me just pull it up real quick. 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead.
But he was basically in the UFC, and then he got taken out. Adriano Moraes is the one who won against um,
Mix.
Demetrius Johnson, and then lost to
Yeah.
twice. Yeah, he was supposed to fight Muhammad Mukayev, and then that got canceled. So Fumi Nakuta is filling in for him, but he is on a well, he got a loss in his last fight, uppercut ground and pound punches from Yuya Wakamatsu, but that's in 2025 of March, and then he got a win over Danny Kingad in 2024 November 8th, and that was round 2, 4 minutes and 14 seconds in with a guillotine choke, and then he lost twice to Demetrius Johnson, Mighty Mouse,
Yeah.
and then
I
yeah,
mean, that's
and,
going to a trilogy with
he's
Mighty
been doing
Mouse.
mostly rematches so far, but I don't know too much about his opponent, so let me have a look at him as well. What were you gonna say? Sorry.
I mean, disrespectful. Like, I mean, he went to a trilogy with Mighty Mouse. That's still respectable. You caught a win on him.
Well, when
That's
he won the first one, it was crazy because no one was expecting that, and he won by like a
a
knee to
knockout.
the
Yeah.
yeah. And his opponent has 7 wins by decision, 2 wins by submission, and 2 wins by KO TKO. He's undefeated basically. He hasn't lost yet. So he's actually kind of underrated, it seems like. He's 11-0 at the moment, but he's only 30 years old. And he's riding like a 7-fight win streak right now.
Hmm.
He had a draw right before that in grappling, but yeah, most of his last couple fights are in grappling as well. But yeah, he seems pretty decent, to be honest with you. And I think, yeah, I don't know how Moraes' ground game is, but Fumi Nakuta seems pretty good. And if he does really good, he could probably go to the UFC if he wants to.
Yeah. But maybe both of these guys. Maybe this is maybe we'll see something special here tonight. Oh, not tonight. I don't know. We'll see something
Saturday night, you
special
mean?
in
Yeah,
Saturday night. Yes.
yeah.
My apologies.
No, you're
Kind of
good.
out of it today. I
I
apologize.
mean, Moraes has also got a 5-inch reach advantage as well, and he is taller. So, but he's got way more fights than he's got like almost triple the amount of fights that this guy has. So
I'm gonna take Moraes. Nakuta seems just like a primarily wrestling guy, as seen on his Topology. He's very he only does grappling.
grappling, yeah.
He's done a couple like actual MMA fights, but he went to the decision there. He is a winner. Still, I'm going to take Moraes since he has beaten Demetrius Johnson. And we'll see how Nakuta does on Saturday. Maybe he proves me wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
pick Nakuta I don't want to say KO, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Nakuta. I don't know maybe by decision, I'd say.
okay,
Um,
yeah. I'd
and
see
if he could
Nakuta by
stop
like
things,
submission.
yeah, if he stops the striking though, and if he could, I mean, because he has that grappling accolades, he could probably take Moraes down easily, Adriano.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that would be interesting to see this fight. And that's on the prelims. It's a catchweight bout, ironically. But it's supposed to be flyweight.
Probably
So,
probably
yeah,
gonna be like 130.
yeah,
130.
probably, yeah, yeah, bro. That's pretty much it for today. What else you
Yeah.
got going on?
No, not much. I'll be seeing you out in Austin to watch these fights.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I'm excited as well.
Yeah, man. I'm super excited. Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll set it up the way we do it here, but we'll set it up and run our live and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I'll chat
I
to you
can
more about it afterwards as well. But
absolutely.
yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. Thank you for the subs so far. We got 96 at the moment, and we're trying to get to 100. If you haven't already liked this video, please go ahead and like it. And also, if you're rewatching the replay, go ahead and leave us a comment down below. Let us know what you think about our takes and what you think who's going to win in the main event for the MVP card or the UFC card as well. Colin, you have anything?
No, man. Just like, subscribe, share, do all that YouTube stuff. We really appreciate it. Follow Kaz on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Yes, that's all I got. We will see
Just real
more from
quick.
you soon.
So Colin's Twitter is up. I'm just showing it right now. And then I'll show mine as well. But yeah, the post show MMA. Is that how you say it?
The Spo Show. Yeah. All good.
And then mine's MMA KAY 1993. So go ahead and follow me there as well on X. And thank you guys for joining. Appreciate it.
Peace.
Peace.